Hygger water pump. What a great bit of kit. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is what's in the box. First of all, 2-year guarantee, 1500 litres per hour. Ideal for sumps, okay, because this has got a height of 1.9 metres, so it's great for going from sumps. Also good for doing water changes. You know, it's a dirty water one, so basically you put this right at the very bottom and it'll suck all the nasty out. So let's have a quick look. I do like Hygger's way they do things. You know, they do a lot of stuff that's actually really useful. This is a huge pump as well. Look at the size of that thing. There's my hand. Yeah, so it's quite large. In here though, you do get lots of different bits. So let me open them up. This is the cool thing. So the one I want to look at is that one. So that should be the one you need for hose pipe, okay? These ones are a little bit big. Yeah, so you literally screw that in. I used to put a little piece of string on these and just lower them right the way down. But look at that. So that's cool. I mean, I probably wouldn't use these. I mean, they're very small anyway, but I probably wouldn't use these unless I was in a sump. Shame they're not a little bit bigger. I would like to see them a little bit bigger, but hey ho. So there you have the unit. So we're going to test this out. I like the little handle on it. Quality metal. You can't really adjust them. Very long cable. That's the key thing with these sort of pumps. A long cable. Let me just check that against the green 22mm Eheim stuff, and I have a hose pipe. Let me get back to you. Okay, so this is Eheim's 1622mm. As you can see, it's just not an easy fit, which is good because you don't want it to be an easy fit, okay? I cannot get that on there, but what you do is you heat this up. So boil a kettle, steam, watch your fingers, and I'll show you. Okay, so yes, they do fit. You've got to heat these up, yeah? But once you've done that, it'll go straight on there. This is perfect, okay? So if you have a large tank, this would be perfect. Now this does say that it's got a flow rate of 1500. That's much more spongy. See that? It's much more spongy. And you do that, there you go. And once you cool it down, that ain't coming off. Okay, so let's get it in some water, okay, and let's just see how high this can pump. Okay, so just for the purpose of this, I want to see how noisy these are. Now, the Eheim one that I had as a return, which was, I think, was 2,500 litres, was extremely noisy. These tend to be a little bit more noisy than, say, filters, purely based on the fact that these are normally in a sump or something. But if you want to remove a large amount of water very quickly, which I tend to do anyway, so let's turn it on. 3, 2, 1. It's not massively noisy. I mean, the Eheim's about the same as this, but don't forget this is a third of the price of the Eheim, which seems strange as well. Okay, let's see if we can get some water flowing. I'm going to put a bit of tube on it. Okay, how about this for a bit of fun? So we're going to pump some water out of here, okay? So that is about a metre above where that is. So 3, 2, 1. There you go. That's how much water. Now look at the level. Let's see how much the level's going down. As you can see, this is really taking the water out of this bit, which I thought was quite cool. How long do you reckon it will take? I don't think it's going to take too long, do you? So there you go. So I'm going to leave that running, and I'm going to estimate that it's going to take, actually there's no point because look, it's already taken out 3 inches of water out of that. So this thing is worth every penny. Guys, this gets my thumbs up. Well done, Hygger. Okay, so pros and cons. I'm going to do the pros first. It is a very strong, you know, it is a really well made unit. I can't fault that. I like the handle, although I'm not sure you'd need it. I would tie a piece. If you was doing it in a sump or something like that, it wouldn't matter really much. But if you was putting it in a deep tank, conical tank or something like that, and you was using it literally in and out now and again, I'd put a bit of string or something like that. Maybe a bit of airline tubing. I like the idea that you have different ones. You only need the smallest one in my opinion, but I like the idea that you get that with it. The price is very good, very good. I mean, it's a third of what the Hygger similar function one. These are actually, do you know, I slated these because they were tiny, okay, but they're really strong. I mean, look, that's my thumb. There you go, look at that. Okay, so that's a plus. Getting to that was a little bit difficult, but it's because I had it the wrong way around originally. But you don't really need to take that out a lot if you're putting it in a sump. If you're putting it in a tank to drain it, then I would clean that regularly. This is brilliant. This takes, so what I was doing is I was holding the tube above the tank like that, and I was doing that, and it was actually getting rid of all the crap as well, which is good. I'll show you the flow rate later on. Cons. It was noisy. It was noisy. I mean, if you had it in a baffled sump, then okay, no problem. You probably wouldn't hear it that much. But to be honest, for the flow rate, it's not as noisy as expected. All right. The other thing was, even though the cable was nearly 2 meters long, when I put it in the bottom of my tank, I needed an extension lead to get it to work properly. Okay, so bear that in mind as well. Maybe get a single gain extension for it. But yeah, I like it. It gets my thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Take care.